What is up, guys? Alex from ANAK Creates here, and today I just wanted to make a bit of a different video. I'm taking a little bit of time over the Christmas break, New Year's break, just into 2021, starting it off a little bit slow at the moment, but I did want to make this video, which is kind of a thank you to 2020. It was a crappy year for a lot of people and for a lot of things in the world, a very strange situation to say the least. However, personally, it was actually a great year in different aspects of my life. 2020 really allowed for a lot of self-reflection and really deciding what you want to do, allowing yourself to have time to create, especially for creators. Although you couldn't go out anywhere, you couldn't really do anything with a lot of people, there was actually a lot of music being made over 2020, and it was very interesting because, it brought a whole new light to working from home and working remotely. And for musicians, that was having a personal home recording setup, no matter if that's GarageBand with one or two little microphones that you can use, using your iPhone, whatever tools you have available to yourself, using those to create. And it actually put a different restraint on creators and pushed them to create differently with the tools that they had, which was really, really interesting to see. And overall, I was actually really impressed. I actually did have a friend who recorded a whole record on just their iPhone using the iPhone speaker, and it turned out actually pretty well. It really goes to show you that there's really no excuses. There's no excuse why you can't be creating. So because I'm a positive person, I wanted to make this video as like a thank you 2020 for a couple of the main things that I'm really grateful for. So first of all, I got to reconnect with myself. And as cheesy as that sounds, it's true. This was kind of the ideal year to reconnect with yourself, really think about what you wanted to do, think about the things that you wanted to accomplish, and take steps towards that. And we're still in the midst of this, but people are starting to catch on and doing more of that. For myself, along with a lot of highs and a lot of lows, I did get to reconnect with myself creatively. I hadn't been writing a lot of music for myself over the past few years, and I got to really connect with that again and really dive into creating and making music for myself. Second, I started taking better care of myself. Because I had more time, less pressure for social events, and less pressure to do things, and kind of every day started feeling monotonous. That also allowed me to work on stuff during the day and also take time specifically to work on other parts, which was, for me, health. I built a little home gym setup as well as started biking again. It really helps when you walk through the weights every time you leave your room. It really, reminds you should be working out. And for somebody who sits in a chair at a computer literally all day, health and making sure that you get up and you move and you actually do something. Not only does it get the creativity firing again, but it also is just good for your overall health. And third, I got to work on life balance a little bit more. This kind of connects the first and the second thing, but due to moving and being able to connect more with myself and having less pressure for social activities, for seeing friends, and for doing a lot of different things, getting out into the world a lot, I got to focus more on my personal balance, being creative, allowing myself to be creative, allowing myself to work on my business, allowing myself to be healthier, allowing myself to take time for myself, whether that be reading or watching a movie, playing some video games. As somebody who loves what they do and is definitely a bit of a workaholic, taking time for yourself, truly for yourself, and not for time with friends, can be difficult, to say the least. So overall, 2020 was a time for change for me. I moved, I got to reconnect with my passions, and to be honest, going into 2020, I was definitely struggling with that a little bit. I've never been more excited for my channel, my podcast, my music. At the beginning of 2020, I wasn't sure what content I wanted to make, how I wanted to do it, and over 2020, I actually got to make a lot of content for you guys and learn from that content that I made so that moving forward in 2021, I can make even more content like the stuff that I really enjoyed making. Now, what does this mean for moving forward in 2021? I have a couple different series ideas that I want to do. I'm definitely diving way heavier into mixing tutorials, engineering tutorials, production tutorials, and really diving into the music production and engineering side of what I love to do. This last year has really made me realize that that is my strength, and that is what I love talking about and sharing with you guys. Along with that, I have music coming in 2021. I have a few songs that I'm actually just finishing up the mixes for right now. I'm going to be putting out those songs along with videos for them, and I'm going to be doing a lot of behind the scenes and just going over my mix for the songs, my decisions I made, how I produced it, all that kind of stuff. I think it'll be really interesting to share that, and please leave a comment down below if there's something you want to see about my production style or what you'd like to know about as I'm creating these songs. But overall, I just wanted to say thank you 2020. It was a really great year for personal self-reflection, for reconnecting with my creativity, and thank you guys for watching. Thanks for coming along on this journey. I can't wait to ramp it up even more in 2021. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss any of these future exciting videos. Head over to the ANAK Creates podcast and check that out if you're interested in podcasts. I have a lot more stuff coming based on engineering and being in the studio and mixing, all that kind of stuff. Really excited for what's coming with the podcast as well. And of course, feel free to message me or leave a comment down below with anything that you'd like to see or that you're interested in or questions that you have. I'm happy to answer them. And with that being said, Happy New Year, everybody. I will see you soon, and always be creating.